and we're at St. Rose Honda. This morning we're meeting with Karl Wittmer. Karl, thanks for coming out.
Thanks for having me, John.
So we've just come off another fantastic season. I understand you've been running in CTCC for 5 years now. You've been successful in the B-Spec class as a champion, and you've been runner-up in touring class for a couple years. What are your plans for this season?
Plans for this season is to run the Lombardi Racing Civic SI and ST. I think it's a good stepping stone for me to jump with the big boys. I mean, coming from B-Spec, low-powered cars, learning, jumping to touring class, which is very competitive, and proving myself in the touring class. Although I didn't win a championship, it was very competitive, and Alan and Michelle would understand that. And now ST is another step, as I said, and I think personally I can persevere, and I can bring a winning package to the team as well as the series, and I'm confident in myself. I have Nick supporting me as a driver coach, as a teammate. Although St. Rose and Lombardi are not the same team, we do still work together. And like I said, ST definitely just heading for the championship. Nothing else in mind but championship focusing.
What are the differences between your touring class Civic and the super touring class Civic that you'll be running this year?
Touring class, as we know, has minimal modifications on the engine as well as the aero package. Jumping in a Lombardi car, more aggressive aero, it's got no ABS, much more power, so I have to manage both tires, engine. It's a lot more of a management game when it comes down to super touring, especially in the heat that we're running in midsummer. And I believe the transition won't be as hard as I think. I have driven the car before, I have tested, so I feel comfortable, and I don't think it's going to be a big change.
Well, the St. Rose Honda team is a well-known team in Canada, and this year you'll be running for Lombardi. They also have a wonderful history. Tell us how that relationship came together.
I mean, Lombardi Honda and St. Rose go way back, right back in the 70s. Lombardi winning their first championship in 1981 in the BF Goodrich Series, and 9 championships later, now we find myself trying to hunt down the 10th one. Lombardi is a small team, but they bring a dynamic package with Ben DiStallo as a team manager. Has extensive experience in road racing and coaching. He will be my coach as well as my crew chief this season. And our engineer, Alex, which takes care of the motors and the cars itself. It's a small team, close-knit. We are buddies because we do have a long-lasting relationship. So I feel confident. The team feels confident. So, I mean, it was a piece of puzzle that clicked perfect. And it's just one of those things that had to happen.
And that's great. We're looking forward to you teaming up with Lombardi Honda. Now, come back to St. Rose for a moment and your family. There's a long history of motorsports in your family, and we're very proud to have had 2 of your brothers come through the Canadian touring car and move on to bigger and better things. Where do you think you're going to end up in the future?
I mean, hopefully, you always try and chase down the older brother, Kuno. I mean, it's something that you dream about and you try and chase. It's something that I would personally love to do as a living. You try and focus on it every day. You wake up and you think about racing. I mean, even to be where Nick is today in the United States, it's one of those goals that it's one of those racing series where you wish you can be at, and to be part of a team that's there is like it's a great thing. And now I got my twin brother Kurt coming up through the ranks. He just passed his racing license, and he's switching from motocross racing to car racing, so we'll see how that goes. And I'm excited to see all 4 of us at the track, having some good laughs and hopefully battling.
We look forward to seeing that. Karl, we wish you all the best in this season. We know you're a fantastic driver. We know you're really going to give the super touring class drivers a run this season. We look forward to seeing you when the Canadian Touring Car Championship, presented by Continental Tire, launches its 10th season at Canadian Tire Motorsport Park in May. Look forward to seeing you there.
Thanks, John. Appreciate it.